G'day and welcome back to Shadowrun Hong Kong. Shadowran Hong Kong. We're in the very end game now. We've got one last thing to do, which is to go into New Kowloon City and try and clean things up. But before we do that, I thought I'd take a quick look around Heioi, see if there's anyone we can chat with, see if anything is actually usable. And yeah, then we'll go. So last time around we rescued our dear old dad. Heioi right now is not in the normal shape that it has been. We've got 26 karma, and I want to use that karma if I can to boost my mech combat skills, but I can't just yet. So the real question, right, so this is exactly the same as so Crafty has, we can go and visit her and she's got the exact same dialogue that she's had for the past while. Kind of disappointed that there's nothing new for the very end. We're gonna check our safe boat, the Kraken. Didn't notice that that was labeled safe boat, that's pretty cool. And we'll check our mission computer, see if there's anything here. Nope, no messages. Anything on the BBS? Nothing. So yeah, this is very much just like, it is time to go. I guess we can potentially chat with people? I'm not sure. I wonder if our crew are here. No, they are not. Cool. Good to know. So I think basically it's interesting, some vendors don't appear to be here, like Honest Matthew, so it's a good thing that we already have our drones that we want. But it looks like the rest are still around. Okay. Although Club 88 is somewhat occupied. Let's just check to see. We'll check Chrome Alley for anything, but we don't actually have that much cash. Because, well, we can't go and talk to Kindly Cheng and get paid extra. Oh, here's Reliable Matthew. Hey, what's up there, buddy? Matthew seems folded in on himself. He has a shell-shocked look. And, one moment. There we go, good. He has a shell-shocked look. His head hangs forward and he doesn't appear to see anyone, including you, despite the brilliant, toothy smile plastered across his face. Matthew, you doing okay here? Huh? What? Beautiful? Oh yeah, doing good. Great, real good, real... His voice trails off. He looks across the room at the two old men leaned up against the wall sharing a bottle of whiskey. Wonder if I can get some of that. Snap out of it! Wah! He screams in surprise, this weird amalgam of terror and gusto, then immediately goes back to his eerie, cheerful obliviousness. A red welt spreads across his face. The slap doesn't appear to have snapped him out of anything. Hey Matthew, I need a drone. Sure, I brought over the security ones in case Ambrose needs to pilot them. He blinks at you, eyes clearing for just a moment. A tsunami of abject terror floods him. I had to leave the others. Quang Ha's gonna kill me. Right, so yeah. So we can still buy drones. Actually, maybe I should grab this now I think about it. But firstly, things to sell. Don't need this. Don't need this. I assume they're red because I can't use them rather than anything else. Okay, so that allows us to buy the streetwear cowl. Yeah, I think that's a great plan. Because one of my biggest problems is that I'm super fragile. So, wait, is this the one I just bought? Yeah, we'll use that. And then this is equipment in stash. Yeah, okay, this is what I'm wearing. Good. Now I can go, hey, need a drone. Sell items, and we'll sell him a crappy coat, the cargo carrier. Cool. And then Ambrose. I said Ambrose. Okay, having two people lined up like this is not ideal. What you up to? Chrome Alley is crowded with Heyo residents, crushed into the bunker-like space. People you know, clutching their heads, crying. Some bloody. Ranneko, can't talk. Got a whole bunch of... For hell, Ranneko. Looks like you've been through a train wreck. You need anything? Yeah, get out there and do something. I can't even drink. I got so many people coming apart at the seams. Deshi and JP is self-medicating on my behalf. Actually, there's something specific you can do. Get maximum law off the streets. I mean, docks, whatever. At least arm his ass. You got anything to arm him with? Me? Hell, I need everything I've got to watch the door. Well, actually, I got Matthew's drones in here and the death machine up in the ceiling. I guess I do have something for law. A Waldo arm swings over and reaches under Ambrose's chair. With a clack, it pulls out something black and metallic. Uzi 3. Laser sights, folding stock, dripping a sling, and cloth ammunition pouches. This is Raquel. She's got 2 spare mags in the pouches. Tell him not to shoot his foot off. You got it. Alright, I got no more time after this. I need a metric shit ton of medical supplies and no questions. Right. Do I want to grab the real question here? Because what I can do is I can sell off a bunch of this shit that I don't need, right? I can sell some of my basic medkits because I actually have more than I can carry. And maybe I should buy a trauma kit. Yeah, I think we'll grab a trauma kit. Okay. Then the next thing, I should sell this. I'll carry that with me as well. Next thing I'd want is a better drone repair kit. Show me a supply cabinet. Here's the same thing. Hardcore cyber right now. No. Godspeed, Ranneko, and if you can do something to stop my neighborhood going to hell, that'd be rock solid. Okay, Matthew. Need a drone? Actually, I don't. What I need is drone repair kits. Which I assume you have. Yes. Expert 1. Let's grab 2 experts. Okay, so. Then what I'm going to do is, yep, there's 1 expert being carried by me. You know what, we'll spread the love a bit, so. I'm going to have 2 repair kits here. And then we'll split the others with the rest of the party that comes with this. Okay. So we'll go chat with Maximum Law. Really hoping this will give me 1 karma. That would be so good. Then we'll chat with Ray, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Ranneko, Maximum Law stands out in the rain, arms folded across his chest. His normal air of bravado and jitteriness is blown away like cobwebs. He exudes the aura of a granite block, or an anchor, abandoned by a ship and about to be overwhelmed by the sea. Ranneko, sup? You armed, Law? Ambrose wants to be sure you are if you're staying out here. What? No, I always rely on the neighborhood for protection. He looks around anxiously. Shit, I guess I can't rely on nothing now. Okay, look. Here, this is Raquel. Ambrose sent it. Whoa, thanks, Ranneko. Law takes the submachine gun reverently from you. You know how that works, right? I've seen it tons of times in Matrix games. Okay, hold it. Safety's here. This is a fire selector. It's a light round, but Ambrose only has a I guess burst full auto trigger group. So it's gonna buck. Keep it on burst. Wait, don't I want... No, I guess you're right. Okay, burst only. Magazine release is here. When you insert a fresh magazine, pull the charging lever, like so, to chamber around. Like this, and kathunk! Never put your finger on the trigger unless you're ready to engage. Don't sweep the muzzle past anything you value. Keep it at the sky, at the ground, or at the target. Okay, so more like in Cold Kill Warfighter than Wildfire Chronicles. Yeah, the whole Cold Kill series is pretty faithful about range procedure, if a bit starched. Spool up the tutorial in these goggles of yours. Thanks, Ranneko. Man, this is... Okay, this is serious. Law begins to casually drape Raquel over his chest, finger unconsciously back on the trigger, then pauses, removes his finger, and carefully slings the weapon. Alright, I'm good. Anything I can do to help you out? Shouldn't you bunker up? No, I'm sick of people asking. I'm not going anywhere. This is my boat and my barge and my techno palace. I'm staying. Maximum Law don't rabbit, yo. He is here to stay. Boom! Well, give me the tech. I got no time to waste. Is there anything I want to grab from here? No. The answer is no. Alright, keep your head on a swivel. Yo, you too. Alas, no karma from that. Still, probably for the best. Okay, Ray, what's up here? Raymond and Wu stand near each other in the rain, staring at the walled city, not talking. You look like you have something on your mind, Mr. Nguyen. You gonna be okay, Raymond? I don't think so, no. I'm the product of aborted brain surgery. That, combined with all that's happened, I doubt I'll ever be okay. I have no idea when I will break. Although I'm relieved that you rescued me before my memory was wiped, part of me grieves at the thought I could have been free from all this. I bet those people in the walled city wish they could be free from all this too. Indeed, but they have proved people can adapt to harsh circumstances. I will learn to live with this hardship like they have. I think we're all learning a lot here. For example, Ryan and I learned you're a genius who can create magical machines. We learned you have a rich, powerful mother on the ruling council of Hong Kong who kidnapped you to reprogram your brain. And we learned that the two of you are responsible for the suffering of thousands. Pretty big score from my perspective. Did I get everything right? You left out that he's risking his life to try and fix it. That's just it. He can't fix it. You realize you can't fix it, right, Edward? You can't erase 20 years of misery and suffering. The best you can hope for is to remove the unnatural part of it, to allow that horrible slum to be horrible without toxic key, or whatever you said. You're not going to push the make it all better button. We can stop it from getting worse. We can stop her. Oh, right. Let's not forget that at the end of this road there's a demon goddess waiting for us. I don't think she's going to be too sweet on the idea of us closing the door on her. No, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to be like him. I'm not going to run. Raymond cringes at that. He screws his eyes shut, trying to ward it off. But then, he's still for a moment and his jaw sets. When he opens them again, his eyes are defiant, authoritative. I did what I did to help people, Mr. Wu. And when I couldn't help them anymore, I left, and I continued helping people in Seattle, in that teen center, in that slum I took you from. Or did you forget where you were from? Oh, I didn't forget, little man. How could I, with you reminding us of it at every chance you got? How you saved a poor little Chinese boy. He lowers his head until it's inches from the old man's. After you ran from the thousands who looked just like him. My motivations for helping you aren't relative, Duncan. He points a bony finger at Wu and runs it up and down the oak towering it above him. Look at you. The results are what counts. Wu doesn't pull back. He leaves his face a hair's breadth from his foster father's. I know, Edward. Your motivations for building that machine aren't relevant here either. Results are what count. He points a thumb at the walled city and the throngs running from it in terror. Listen to what you know instead of what you fear. Both men recoil at that, mouths agape. They stare at one another, remembering a time years ago when they were similarly conflicted. What they fear, that thing with lockjaw, double tray. Wu looks at you, remembering. His tone softens dramatically. I realized why you were always so on edge all those years ago. Why you were raising us. Why you always seem so tortured. You've been carrying this around the whole time. I have, but that guilt is nothing now. When I think of what the circulated, the rift, the more of them could get in, more like her. Do you think that can happen? More Yama Kings can make it through? Yes. The possibility exists to remove the choke. The machine could be set to overdrive the circulator, tear the astral rift even wider, open the floodgates for more to enter. We can't let that happen. No, Raymond, we can't. We won't. Okay, that was a cool confrontation. Now let's get in. 5 people, all reeking of triad, huddle next to your crew, muttering among themselves and pointing at the towering slum. One of them notices you and pats another on the chest with the back of his hand. It's a man who's been guarding the walled city entrance since you arrived in here. He acknowledges you, a look of doomed determination on his face. Mrs. Cheng sends her regards. She told us to keep an eye out for you. Is there something she needs? Mrs. Cheng wants to know what the hell is going on inside the walled city. She sent us to find out and report back to her. The Triad soldier's hands shake. He sees you notice him and pulls him behind his back. She said that if we saw you heading in there, we should go with you. We have a better chance of staying alive. She's right. We can take care of ourselves, Westerner. But Mrs. Cheng said to follow your orders, so that's what we're doing. We need to provide for our families. The group of Triads nods to each other in forlorn unity as they take in the panic around them. The storm, the flood of people, the towering tenement, and something else. A wave of something emanating from within. Do you feel that? It's like the walled city's bad breath or something. It's disgusting. I feel, I don't know, unclean just looking at the place. Like life has no value or something. Like there's no point to anything. That's the toxic key, and it's exactly the point. We need to get rid of it, fix it at the source. If I can. The fortune engine is located at the heart of the walled city. That's where I need to go. I'll drop a marker in the center of the walled city on everyone's PDA, Ranneko. We should be able to weave our way through it to the machine. Alright, Ray, what's the best route to take? 20 years since I stepped foot inside. Wasn't nearly this size then. No idea how to get there now. Only where we need to go. We can take advantage of the chaos. It may cover our approach in case someone is trying to stop us. We should split up. Keep Raymond back and out of harm's way. Look around, Gunshow. This whole place is in harm's way. It'd be safer if we split up. Ranneko leads some of us to clear the way to the machine. Auntie's men can follow with the rest of us, escorting Raymond once the way is secure. It's thin, but it's a plan. We improvise from there. Both teams, use your comm to stay in touch. We have no idea what we're going to face in there. I will be right behind you, Ryan. Take care of yourself. You be careful too, Dad. The time for timidity is over. No more cowardice. It's time for me to finally take action. This is the end of prosperity. Okay. So, good plot reason for us to only have 4. I'm going to take Izzy. I'm going to take Gobbet. Duncan can stay with Ray. So let's take Gaichu. Alrighty. Cavalier Deputy. Yep. Cool. Yeah, right. It is that. Alright, cool. Alright, next step. Distributing items. The typhoon pours down as the Triad soldiers fan out in front of you, leading the way into Kowloon Walled City. Raymond shuffles along, alert and intent. Although exhausted by all that has gone on, he drives himself forward and will not accept help from anyone. Wu watches the windows, the rooftops, his rifle never leaving his shoulder. He occasionally risks a glance at his foster father, concern, frustration and anger playing over his face like a slideshow. The walled city is worse than in your first visit. Even with the rain, you can feel something in the air. It's thicker now, and it clings to your skin like invisible filth. The miserable noises of slum life are gone, replaced by something worse. The sounds of death, the sounds of fear. As you round the corner, the group stops before heading in deeper. So, I do not need 2. Let's put this in here. And I will take that, and then let's go. In fact, if I just do this with the team. The only one without a trauma kit is Izzy, so she should have a trauma kit. Gobbet, you can take that. You can take that. I think actually you can take the Cram. Yeah, that seems like a great combination for a melee character. Izzy, you can take the drone repair kit since you'll also often be toward the back. And we'll just give med kits to everyone else. Yep, all settled otherwise, so that's all good. I have unspent karma, that's true, but I don't have enough unspent karma. Oh, you know what? Fine. Here's the plan. We'll go here. We'll spend 18 here. And then if we get 1 karma, we'll put it here. And as soon as we get that, I will be super pleased. Because the other option is to spend it on this, which again, I mean, I'm not going to actually get 8 karma worth of benefit from that just yet. The inner walled city, what you've seen in your dreams feels tame by comparison. The atmosphere is humid with the oppressive weight of despair. You can feel it bearing down on your shoulders, whispering for you to give up. Lie down, await your miserable fate. Your skin feels oily and unclean. We're finally here, finally past the trash heap that encrusts this place. He reaches out and touches a duroplast wall. The paint has long since chipped away, but what remains is enough to tell you you're looking at the original exterior of Kowloon Walled City. It looks much sturdier than the ramshackle construction that's grown up around it. This is what Mother and I built. What was supposed to help people. All we wanted was to help. Very poetic. Now let's move. I'm done with the talking. I don't want to spend a second longer in this place than I have to. The Yellow Lotus 49er scans the horizon, his head on a swivel. He's full of the frenetic energy that can only come from pure terror and combat stims. Raymond doesn't move. He stands there, staring at a painted section of wall to his left. Tracing his gaze, you can see what he's looking at. It's faint, but there it is, a faded stamp of the Sang Mechanical Services logo. Even this is a nightmare right now. Decrepit and rotten and falling apart. It was supposed to be a good place, a safe place. Yeah, well, it isn't, and we know whose fault that is, isn't it? Yes, and that's why I have to fix it. Ryan, you need to clear me a path to the sarcophagus that surrounds the Fortune Engine. It'll be at the center of all this. Please help me fix it. I can't do it by myself. That's a plan. He reaches out a hand towards you, pulls it back with a pained expression. Thank you. You got a path, like the man said. I'll go with kindly soldiers on the B team. We'll escort Ray via side streets, keep him safe until we can regroup. You better. I don't think we have much time. Yeah, let's get this done. Be careful. There's more to worry about this deep in the walled city than a Yama King. Everything in this place either wants you gone or wants you dead. Come on, Ranneko, let's get this over with. Alrighty. Stop right there. A group of Yellow Lotus 49ers is holding this entrance. Their leader, a dumpy female elf with chipped teeth and a buffooned hairdo, stumbles towards you. You! Drop your guns and get on the floor! She shakes her head from side to side as if trying to clear it. A pair of bloodshot eyes roll in their sockets without reason or purpose. Drop everything or I'll gut you like pigs. You're from the Lotus Den, aren't you? Strangler Bao is on my side. Bao? Bao? His time is done! Our new queen has shown us the way! Okay, screaming unintelligibly, she launches herself at you. Her cohort follows behind, swinging their weapons wildly and howling for blood. Well, that's not good. Evidently, the queen has some foot soldiers. Okay. I'm just going to move here. Drones. 1. And 2. Easy. First step. Mark one of them. Only one that we can see. Okay, that is blocking line of sight. Interesting. Okay, yep, clunk that. Gob it. I guess you go here. Let's haste Gaichu here. Gaichu. I want you to charge this fella. And 3. Excellent. Now, you pop behind here. And then show this Lotus soldier that it's not great to be stood right next to a drone with gunfire ready. And then what do we want to do? I was hoping to get more cover. I guess we can just go here to block line of sight. Aim shot that one. And then I guess we'll try and shoot out a knee. Rude. Okay, now what we'll do is we mark the one we got line of sight on here. Okay, I think you are dead. Yep, you totally are. Got you. How about you kill this guy? Frenzy, no. Rip. Come on. Eat him. And that guy's stunned now, so we can just do this one. You pop over here and shoot this guy down. And again. You shoot this one. I forgot I was on full auto. Might as well just take a pot shot at this one. There we go. Fight over. Just a quick check. Nothing, yeah, nothing we can interact with. So let's have a look around here. A lithe orc with a prominent jaw stands here, growling. Her red neck tattoos mark her as a red pole in the yellow lotus, and the patch on her vest calls her as a resident of the Lotus Den. What you want to bet that's Bao's replacement? Looks like the type. A smaller, lankier man cowers before her, his hands clasped in supplication. A group of yellow Lotus 49ers stand clustered around them, smirking, their weapons drawn. You heard me, dog. You want to live? You give me the shit. Otherwise, I'm gonna rip off your fingers, and shove them down your throat. Please, son. I can't give you what you're looking for. There are plenty of people in the world city who have a lot more to steal than I. She begins to stalk forward. With each step, she counts down. 5, 4, 3. He raises his hand. Bowser says, "Look, I don't want any trouble. I got no quarrel with you. I don't have any." 2. Let's see. Let's go with... Hey, back away from him. You're making a big mistake, man. Lucky for you I'm busy. You know what's good for you? You'll turn and run right now. Your call. Listen, how about I give you some scratch and you lay off the guy? You think I want money? This place is falling around us. You ain't worth shitting this deep in the wall. Walk away, man. And don't let us see you here again. I think I'll just put you on the ground instead. I'm hoping for 1 karma from this. That was weird. That was... Didn't they just heal the guy they were threatening? Where did he go? Anyway, whatever. What we want to do is we want to kill these guys. Where do I want to go then? Okay, I think I will go here. No, I don't want to punch. Although, actually, that could have worked. It wasn't going to work out in terms of actually being able to do it. There we go. That's 1 cleared out. Activate this. Oh, there. It's the Street Sam. Oh, Street Sham, I guess. You get dead. Close, but no cigar. Okay. Easy. I want you to mark that guy. And shoot him. And shoot him again. Oh, come on. So close. Gob it. So here's the thing. I need to get that guy out of the way, right? Otherwise I'm just doing something super dumb. Okay. Then let's head over here. Now I got you. I want you to run up here and shoot this one. Or kill that one. And then I want you to eat this fella. Okay, excellent. That took 2 of his AP. This person had to move. Oh, I completely missed you there, didn't I? Okay. You are not in a good spot. There, buddy. Okay, now I will mark one person. This person. Izzy, you want to mark this guy? So you can full auto him. There we go. That one is nearly dead. So hopefully... Okay, he's on 2. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And then next time around we will go chat with the shaman and see how we go from that.